Alright guys, had a good night's sleep the day after. So yesterday I published my first video in the series and it was quite an emotional one. So it was picked up by a friend of mine and we started talking um, and a few words came up like uh, cognitive dissonance and let's have a look. I made a few notes here. Selective perception. So what I think this means is cognitive dissonance means um, there might have been an event in the past and over time uh, the mind is spinning it into something else. True or not true, doesn't matter. However, you will spin it in a way that fits the current situation better, right? So once you start spinning things and your train of thoughts will go in a certain direction, that is where selective perception comes into play. And I think it's a big deal of recent events, right? Is my dog doing okay? Yeah, he's having a great time, having a swim and stuff, so that's nice. So let's see what Wikipedia got to say about both. Let's see if I'm a bit right of what I'm thinking it is. In the field of psychology, cognitive dissonance is the mental discomfort, psychological stress experienced by a person who holds two or more contradictory beliefs, ideas, and values. Discomfort is triggered by a situation in which a person's belief clashes with new evidence perceived by the person. When confronted with facts that contradict beliefs, ideals, and values, people will try to find a way to resolve the contradiction to reduce their discomfort. So you try to spin it in a way that fits the current situation better, right? So selective perception is the tendency not to notice and more quickly forgets stimuli that causes emotional discomfort and contradicts our prior beliefs. For example, uh, I know my example is coming up in a few seconds. So both things, disconnect dissonance and selective perception. Why I think that is playing a major role in current events is because of hey Bowie. Um, well, there might have been an event in the past. So my ex is saying, well, neglect your friends, and you have even been exploiting them in the past. So the coincidence will one of those friends I've I've been producing some music with in the past um, contact me. So and I took the advantage of asking him the question. So my ex is thinking I'm a bad friend and I've exploited our friendship in the past. This is just one example of what I'm trying to say here. And he was like, well, no. Um, to be honest, what is your definition of a friend? And well, I say something you can rely on, even if you don't talk to each other for months or whatever. So, um, or if you are in need, or like to talk, or whatever. So, yeah, we are both on the same page on that point. And as I asked him about what about 8 years ago when we've been producing, as my ex is of the opinion, well, he did all the work, you didn't do any shit. he came by every Tuesday, and so yeah, that's her reality. And in my reality, everything is fine. So I asked him about it. So, did they exploit you back then? No, because the whole studio equipment was yours. You paid for the whole project. You were always there. You've listened. You've put in your thoughts and your ideas and shit. You know what I'm trying to say. Hold on a second. Finny, goed zo, come on. Everything is fine. So, yeah. But this is just one example, and there are plenty of examples that's got a different reality in the head of my ex and in my head. So the same event got two different stories in the end, right? So if we find ourselves in an argument, plenty of those old stories come on the table. And although I'm very bad at examples, I can't fight with that kind of argument. So all I can say, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying. It's a lie. It's not true. But it might be true between the ears of somebody else. So we got two different realities going on. That's a very bad situation. So the argument, I need to see a counselor, might be true. But the main question here is, am I the only one that needs a counselor? That needs some therapy in order to get things fixed? The question also is, does it need to be fixed? So for now, I think for the next couple of months at least, it's a really good idea to move away for a couple of months, to let it all sink in, and maybe we can do some remote counseling in order to get on the same page. And if you are on the same page again, maybe there's a future together, maybe not. Maybe we like it, our new lifestyle, maybe we don't. It's all in the stars. It's up to come. So yeah, moving forward, what's going on? I'm still trying to plan to go away for a couple of months at least, and we take it from there, I guess. So I think that's my content of today. I've signed up for a Patreon account, so if you'd like to keep following my adventure, and you'd like to support it with a few bucks, you're welcome to do so. Link in the description. As I'm still running low on funds, but my new life won't cost much, so I should be good, but some support will be nice. So like, subscribe this video, and see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's topic will be, I think, what's it like to find out or to be diagnosed with autism at age 50. Well, that's for tomorrow. See you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. So I was just realizing walking home that was only half the video, so I forgot to talk about the second topic, selective perception. So once your opinion is built and you start bending reality, or bending reality your own way, that means everything that happens now, right now, that means you only hear what you want to hear. So everything your partner says or does will probably fall the wrong way, sorry. So, and that's a problem. So you might arrive at a point that you can't do any good anymore. So everything you ask, everything you say, no matter how you mean it, no matter your intonation, it will just drop the wrong way. And that's a problem. Selective perception, yeah. You just want to hear and the things you like to hear, or interpret them the wrong way, right? Yeah. So, in the meantime, I also recorded a short video about the dogs having a good time, so I will post them right below as well. Yeah. So as long you can fix both topics, fix the things how you think about the past, that will be a problem in the present. And I'm not saying I'm free of all this. I'm probably having the same issues. So if I'm saying you're lying, it might be the truth, right? All right. Have a good one.